Hello everybody, my name is Kimwell del Rosario and this is my wife, Mary Grace Martinez del Rosario. We're both Filipino violinists based here in Canada. And we're here to offer you some useful tips in violin practicing that we believe can help in our pursuit of excellence. Tip number 1, use of a drone. The obvious use of a drone is when we are practicing scales and arpeggios. There is an app that I recommend colleagues and students, and it's called Soundcorset. With this app, you can easily choose your drone note, and voila! It's going to sound until you stop it or the phone battery dies.
We all know that as string players, our mastery and ability to tweak intonation is essential to our performance. Training our ears to hear intervals even when our passages are moving in a linear motion can greatly improve our playing.
You can also use a drone for practicing violin passages, not just scales and arpeggios. Musically choose the tonal center of that particular passage, then let the drone play while you are slow practicing it. You can still have that drone as you work your way up to tempo.
Tip number 2. Use a practice schedule or journal. With our busy schedules, having a written practice goal guide can really help. Each one of us has our own unique way of approaching violin practice. The important thing is that seeing something written down to track our progress can make our practice times more efficient.
There's a resource that we learned from the first FSTA webinar that we attended that might be of help to you and your students. The practice schedule by Sassmannshaus was mentioned and recommended by Casey Galano. Resource material for this can be downloaded via link in the description below. Or it could also be a simple practice guide that we use for ourselves and our students. Link for this practice guide is also found in the description of this video.
No matter what type of practice schedule you use, what's important is that writing things down can help you and your students to make the most out of practice sessions.
And last but not the least, tip number 3, avoid stressful situations. There are a ton of studies that says that stress is not good for our mind and our body. A stressed mind cannot learn and absorb much. Stressed muscles cannot react properly. A stressed body will not properly respond to what the mind wants.
Don't get us wrong. We cannot avoid stressful situations because life happens, but we can minimize them by avoiding things that can obviously and easily cause stress.
Don't practice with a stressed mind. Also, let's not stress ourselves by over-practicing. We need to give ourselves time to develop certain things. That might mean that we might probably need to practice more often. But stressing ourselves out in one practice session will not make it easier or better. We hope that these tips can help you and your students.
We'd like to thank the officers of FSTA for giving us the opportunity to share some things we believe can help our fellow string players.
God bless everyone and enjoy playing.